Hey guys, welcome to the RMH project, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to warm up. Now I'm going to show you guys how to warm up for the bench press. What you want to be doing for your first set is using about 50 to 60% of the working weight that you're planning on using. Okay, so I'm thinking about using 110 kilos for my working weight. So therefore, my first set, I'm going to do 60 kilos for around a rep range of about 8 to 10. Main reason for this being we're starting to warm up the muscle, okay? So in this set, freeing everything up, getting some blood pumping, getting some blood in the muscle, and as I said, just a general sort of warm up through. All right, so that was 10 reps there. Next set, I'm gonna go for 90 kilos, which is roughly about 70 to 80% of the working weight that you're planning on using. Now this, further warm up the muscle, and also we're going to start to get a bit of a feel for what it's like to be under that heavy weight. From time to time, you may have tried to go into working weight straight away, and you might have felt a bit weak, or it might have felt a bit odd underneath heavy weight. Now, the main reason for this being you have Golgi tendon organs. Now, they're located in the muscles, and they give feedback when they feel heavy loads. So if you try to go too heavy too early, they're going to give feedback, and you're actually not going to produce as much force as what you can possibly can if you're warmer. So what we're doing here, getting the body used to the heavy weight, plus we're further warming up the muscle. Now I'm going to be going for a rep range of roughly 4 to 6. The main reason for me not going with a higher rep range, so say like an 8 to 10, which is what I'm planning to do for my working set, is it doesn't take that much to warm up the muscle, and I don't want to get super fatigued, and plus it's going to save me some time. Okay, so I only have a limited amount of time in the gym. I don't want to waste that time doing sets that aren't going to be super beneficial for hypertrophy. So therefore, I'm going to be doing only 4 to 6. Good, so we did 5 reps there. Feeling pretty good. You don't have to stick to these rep ranges, like you don't have to go for 6 or you don't have to go for 4. I give a 4 to 6 or an 8 to 10, or you'll see on the next one, 2 to 3, as more of a guide, because at the end of the day, you're going to feel if you're getting warm enough, how the weight is feeling. If you feel like you need some more reps, then do some more reps. If you're feeling cold, if the weight's not feeling like it usually should, if the technique's a bit off, then do more reps. It's completely fine. At the end of the day, you're the one that needs to feel good, especially going into the first set, because I think that is the biggest thing that people don't realize when they're doing their working sets, is that your first set is your best set. Okay, you're not working your way into it. So many times in the gym, I'll see people chucking on 60 kilos, they'll do 10 reps, then they'll do 80 kilos, 10 reps, then they'll do 100 kilos, 10 reps, and then do 120, and they might fail out at 8 reps. Realistically, that 120 kilos that you did, that last set, that's pretty much the only set that's very growth promoting. The other sets were just warm up and a bit of a waste of time. So that first set needs to have a lot of intensity, and it should be one of your best sets. Like realistically, fatigue should start to set in, and you should start to see a rep drop off, or you potentially need to go down in weight. Too often I see people build up, and then the most effective set is their last set. That's when you should be starting, and then continuing on with your sets from there, as they are working sets. Previous sets to that, they're just warm-up sets. So that is why we use these lesser rep ranges, because we're not building that fatigue, we're getting to it faster, and therefore that first set is as good as it can be. So now on this one, I'm going for 2 to 3 reps, and this is that working weight. Now you may think, why are you doing working weight for 2 to 3 reps? If you're able to do it, why not just go straight into your working weight now? Main reason for that being is we want to get a feel for that weight. As I spoke about with the Golgi tendon organs, they're going to give feedback if they feel like the weight is too heavy, if you're not prepped enough, you won't be able to produce as much force. And as I said before, that first set is the most important set. You need to be making sure that is your best set. Okay, so we're not wasting energy, we're not wasting time by having a set that's suboptimal or not at our best. We're going to make sure that this first set is at our best. So therefore, we're going to do 2 to 3 reps with the technique that we're using. So you'll notice that I'll do a little bit of a soft pause at the bottom before driving back up. So I'm going to incorporate that now and just get a feel for that reps. And also a little cue for this one as well is try and move in the weight fast. Start to move the weight with intention so that when you roll into that first set, it feels nice and good and you're ready to rock. Nice. So I only needed two reps there. I've been running this for a little while. Barbell bench press isn't really one that's hard to stuff up the technique. So feel pretty confident in the movement. That was moving well. Felt like I was engaging the chest, get a nice stretch on the chest. Everything felt locked in. Everything felt good. So we're going to go straight into the working set. Take a little bit of time because, as I said, you want to be nice and fresh. You want this first set to be as good as possible. So, yeah, we'll get into that working weight. All right, 3 sets done. Now, we're going to be doing another chest exercise. Do we need to do that warm up again? So we're going into an incline dumbbell chest press. Do we need to do that whole 50% at 10 reps, 70 to 80% at 4 to 6 reps, 100% at 2 to 3? No. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing for your next exercise. All right, so ready for the next exercise here. Now, my working weight is going to be 35s, and I've got 35s. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do that top warm-up set again. So I'm going to do 2 to 3 reps at this weight just to get a feel for this weight and a feel for this technique, okay? It's going to be in a slightly deeper stretch than what I would get on the barbell, but the chest is nice and warm, so we don't need to warm up the chest, but just a little feel set. So again, first set is going to feel really nice and it's going to be nice and productive. Don't miss that stretch on the chest, boys and girls, especially when you're using a dumbbell bench press. Let that sink into the stretch. So, 2 to 3 reps, done and dusted there. I'll take a little bit of time to make sure that I'm recovered, let the chest recover, and then I'll be going into my working sets. Now, this is a chest day for me, so I don't really need to warm up any other muscle groups. After this, I'll go into a tricep extension, which the triceps already warm. So again, I'll just do a feel set, okay, at the working weight, 2 to 3 reps, and then I'll go into that first set. But what if I was doing a back exercise after this? Now, you would have to re-warm up the back again, okay? So you would start at your 50 to 60% of your working weight. You would do 8 to 10 reps. Then you would go to 70 to 80% of your working weight for that 4 to 6, and then you would go to 100% of your working weight for that 2 to 3. Okay, so if you are changing muscle groups, you definitely will need to re-warm up, go through the process. But if you're just going from a chest exercise to a chest exercise to a tricep exercise, once you've done that first warm up for your push muscles, you'll be fine to just go into your feel set where you'll do the working weight for 2 to 3 reps. So I hope this has helped, guys. If you do have any questions, please do let me know. Always check the comment section. But until next time, see you then.